crazy guy that's got a tribal mark on his cheek. Oh, that manipulator, I can't remember his name. Is one of the Korodu boys. That one, they run away from that guy. Because he can't make up his mind which platform he champion this, champion that. He's just like a prost. Jump into bed anywhere. You see the guy, he's got tribal mark on his cheek, one each on both cheeks. He's lost in space. Lost? No, it's not Verano. Is this guy similar to Owonekoko? He speaks. How do they speak that Yoruba? Also, Robi, anything won't be tribal marks, voice. The guy is not Owonekoko, but he's one of those Ikorodu guys. He's the one that came venting about, I don't know whether when the guy with twisted hair, pied and all that kind of stuff. Bintilaye, yeah, that's the one. Don't trust that manipulator. Bintilaye is a green snake under the green grass. He's the one that told us that he introduced Bukky Jesse to Baba. And that guy never stopped fabricating stories. And if he was successful, it will be on the same level as Yomi Fabi. Never trust that Bintilaye. I've been on his window so many times. He doesn't know where he wants to go. He wants to go this way. But anyway, that is the IT guy letting it out, which I always do, because I will do it. I will bloody well do it. Let's have Very Wicked Lady. Very Wicked Lady, let's have you. Very Wicked Lady. Thank you. I'm going to mute myself now.
Voila. Bro, I think you're saying something before I came in, and I don't even know the topic yet. We can go jam another thing.
You can
Because
go
I
on.
actually,
Very Wicked Lady. You know when you on my platform, you have to be free spirited. We don't do script, even if there's a topic, and it is freestyle. Just go for it. You're welcome. Good evening. You have the mic. I'm going to mute myself.
Actually, I've went to a different platform today, and wish a lot of story in my head, a lot of sounds in my head, which is for me right now. I don't know the way forward. I can't even say this is the way forward because everything has fucked up. Because when we are talking about the CCTV camera, it has been mashed like a potato. Do we all know mashed tomato? Tomato that they boiled, they now mashed it. So CCTV, ó ti wọgbó. 3 seconds video, ó ti wọgbó. We don't even know. I don't know where forward. Because as long as I am confined, Yomi don't come for gbogbo ẹ̀ lójú pọ̀. Yomi has dismantled the only little bit of the evidence that we can see. We can even go for Yomi ti fọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ lójú pọ̀. Kò yé mi mọ́, and I've never seen any achievement. Mi rí achievement kankan. As long as I'm concerned, he has not achieved anything rather than come and turn gbogbo ẹ̀ to bala blu bla. And for Baba is a confused soul. Like Baba is a little bit confused. So for me, Baba is still a little bit confused because I was thinking like, if you can actually go and petition the whole DPP and blah 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 like that, why are you not petitioning Wumi? I don't talk say. And why are you not petitioning Wumi? There is a lot of evidence out there.
Yeah, but Wicked, just a very quick one. As far as Baba is concerned, we have the critical thinkers, don't we? Very Wicked Lady, the critical thinkers are there to think for Baba. What do you think?
Yeah. We have the critical thinker now. They are only they are facing another side of the. I don't know. All they do is where they are facing right now is the government. Like The government is doing another court inside court. What they are doing right now, their own opinion right now is that they don't want the trial whereby the nurse and the spending, that they want the corona to finish. And I don't know what else left in the corona. The corona self gbas. So they are the most confused person I've ever seen. For me, Baba is a little bit confused because Baba can still go for another course, like to petition Wumi. Baba has a lot of fame, a lot of evidence to petition Wumi. It is on the social media out there. We see kindly have a way forward, but Baba, based on the critical thinker that they have dismantled Baba, they don't carry screwdriver, plier, they have loose all the boat in Baba's.
But very wicked lady. Very wicked
Hmm?
lady. Baba exonerated Wumi when he said Alelopa Mohbad. So I don't think Baba can petition Wumi. I don't really see. I mean, is there anything that we don't know that Baba can use to? Because it's Baba that is even dragging the DNA. So Baba is exonerated Wumi from the inception by saying Alelopa Mohbad tó bá ṣe DNA máa sọ fún ẹni tó pa.
Oh yeah, God bless you. I like the fact of where you carry me go. When Baba said Alelupa Mohbad, Toba ṣe DNA máa ṣe ẹni tó pa. Actually, Baba is correct about that. Baba is correct. Taba wo lọ, taba wo bọ̀. Based on what, according to Baba herself, Baba said Mohbad told me that he has been cutting Wumi where they have been knocking Wumi in the Malian's house lately before when Wumi got pregnant. And Wumi herself, when Baba say all those things, Wumi said she's not interested in the DNA. Assuming Wumi has done the DNA, we might have known what crime Mohbad. So that is why I said Baba has a lot of evidence and a lot of cost to face. But the critical thinker has take plier and screwdriver to lose all Baba, all the screws that hold Baba's brain. They don't lose them. They don't remove everything now. Why? If not, even the DNA itself at this moment, I don't trust the DNA anymore. Because in the beginning, when Baba said, Alelopa Mohbad, if Wunmi do the DNA, I will tell you what's my Mohbad. Wunmi said she's not doing the DNA that time. That Baba is bullying her. She said she would not, she even said it, that she's not going to, she said it at the corona inquest, that she's not going to do that DNA. Even though, that means, truly, Alelopa Mohbad now, for Wunmi not to do the DNA at that moment, that means if she's corroborating what Baba says. Because if I am the one, I will be interested. Really? Wọ́n á fẹ́ ṣe DNA yẹn sin. So I want to know what my assuming Wunmi is really interested in what's my her husband, she would have do the DNA immediately. But she did not. She was running kitty kata kata. She's there. That moment, she used to say she's not going to do it. Nothing where anybody can do to her. And at that time, I was expecting Baba to petition her, but she did not. But now she's now coming out that she wants to do the DNA. For me, it is late. Why will you say you did not do it in the beginning? When Baba make that kind of a statement, you should fire Baba woto at that moment. Ọ̀rọ̀ ìṣìwò lẹ́sọ̀ yẹn, àlè ló pa Mohbad kẹ̀. Like, I was expecting her to give Baba back woto, but that time, she's saying, no, irọ́ ni o, ìyín ṣe DNA. It is because àlè ló pa tòótọ́, according to Baba now. Ó mọ̀, Wunmi knows that àlè ló pa náà ní kò
Do
ṣe
you know
fún.
one thing, very wicked lady? Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, for me, it's not that I agree with this assertion. The family knows that the child belongs to Mohbad. What's your take on that?
Who said
No, let's just
come
say
again?
there are narratives out there that the family actually knows that the child belongs to Mohbad. So, I mean, which angle are we trying to place that? Is it because they've done a DNA test when Mohbad was alive, or was it done after his demise? Has it been shared with Joseph Aloba? And then you now see for sure that the child belongs to Mohbad. And I'll tell you something. If, wherever the case may be, someone disappears into thin air and that person turns out to be Mohbad, and there is a questionable situation around the paternity, if Joseph Aloba is indeed the grandfather of Liam or not, his DNA will have a very high percentage to want to believe that Mohbad is the father of the child. So, what I'm trying to say is actually that I know they're playing all these games. We're going to use tissue. We're going to use go into the bones and go into the marrow. But I still want to believe that if there is some kind of DNA test between Jobad and
It's
Liam.
nothing like that.
No, 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 no. I'm telling you, if you
Who
do a
said that?
DNA, no, I am saying, if it so happens that Mohbad disappeared into thin air and we can't find him, and there's still a question about paternity, I'm sure if they can find his toothbrush, if they can find his comb, and he's got his hair in it and all that kind of stuff, we get to a point, but if we can't find any of such, and Joseph Aloba now says in there, they took his sample against Liam. If he's indeed Liam's grandfather, we will get 60%, we will get 65%. Yes or no? Comment section.
That's true. That's true.
You understand?
We can't get
So,
99%.
do you
Yes.
understand? You won't get 99%, but if we take Adura and we believe Adura is Mohbad's brother and Adura is Jobad's son, the same thing. If we take Blessing, the same thing. By the time you take Blessing, you take Adura, and you take Baba, you will get something close there, which may not be 90%, but it will still be 55, 45, and all those kind of stuff. So the thing is, look, we are not stupid. There's a game being played here. The family, I believe, from my own point of view, may have engaged in the background. They know exactly what it is. We got aspect of disclaimer.
But they have a little bit of Mohbad tissue for the DNA. They can actually use that.
Yeah, but they're playing games. Anyway, let's have some.
Let me finish my this.
Yeah. So when you finish, I want to have Ebony Loves You. So you wrap up, and then let's have Ebony Loves You.
Let me just quickly wrap up because I just want to be free. I just want to see whatever is in my. I want to pour out, I want to pour my mind right now. For me, Mohbad questioned the paternity of that baby before that Mohbad plan. The story is out there. The story. Oh, Peba is in the car with them that night that they are coming back from going to Ikorodu. Peba was there. Peba said it that he questioned the paternity. Baba said the same thing. Even Spending said it. A lot of people have come out and corroborated that Mohbad questioned the paternity. Most especially the discussion between Baba, between Mo and his father. Mohbad questioned the paternity. The Canadian visa is in the story of what led to the crime of Mohbad. Okay, they said they were actually fighting because of the Canadian visa in the car. Is it not because the Canadian embassy told them to go and bring, if they want to take that baby to visit Canada, they need to go and bring the DNA of that baby?
Well, let's try. Let's try something. Let's try something. So this whole ASA and this whole situation about all this. Hold on. I want to touch on something. I want to touch on something because on this platform I always do one thing. When we assert anything at all, and is inconclusive and we're not quite sure which aspect of what you've just said is in the CTC, because I want the general public, the comment section, to sort of. So
now we are talking with CTC.
No. Which part? No, you see, the ASA thing is not working for me. I will never go with the ASA thing. I want.
You mean what
I would like anybody in the comment section.
I think I need to. It is my own opinion.
I don't know where it's recorded now. if he said this in his own mouth, where was it recorded?
This is my own opinion.
Yes.
Right? And I'm not bullying anybody. I'm not
No.
anything.
Well, you need to make a disclaimer, and your disclaimer needs to say is your own opinion.
About what? About what Prime Boy said, or about what Baba said?
No, was it?
God.
No, okay.
Is it about
where did Baba say it? Baba said
so
it.
So now you are telling me,
no,
wait,
Baba said it. Baba said it. Is it? No, are we talking about Alelopa Mohbad or which one?
You don't want me to talk.
I want you to talk now. I just
let me land now.
Point me in the right direction, or I mute myself. Point me in the right direction.
IT guy, it's even simple.
Don't interject me. Or you interject me, ma ṣépè fún ẹ o. Then sọ̀rọ̀ mi tán. Baba, IT guy, please. I don't want to infect my robot because it's late. IT guy, don't forget, I am an host too in this Justice for Mohbad, and I have a lot of video. Baba said it with his own mouth, and even Prime Boy say it in a video with his own mouth, live and direct. And now you are now telling me that if it is not in the CTC, that I should not refer to it. Is that not what you are saying? Because you talk about the CTC. Because me, I am not quoting the CTC right now. I am quoting what they say live and direct with the same way you use the video of where Baba said, Alelopa Mohbad, kí Wunmi lọ ṣe DNA, tó bá ṣe DNA máa sọ. The same way me too, I am using the video that these people said nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ. Me too, I'm using it to talk. It is what they said. It is out there, it's going viral. And I'm quoting what they say. So, I don't care about the CTC. I care about each and every one that really, most especially to those that are there.
Hold on very wickedly. So what you said in this, can you just repeat it again so that we can have comments?
I said, Baba said, Alelopa Mohbad, right? Baba said Mohbad told
question the paternity.
Yes, that Wunmi used to sleep around in Malian's house immediately before she got pregnant.
He did. Yeah,
God bless you. Prime Boy also said in the car that they were fighting. It is actually about the Canadian process, blah, 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 about the child. Prime Boy said it. So that is what I'm quoting. It is out there. I'm not lying. I cannot only go and bring that video, but none of everybody that has been speaking come with their own evidence. They were actually using the mouth. That is why me too. Mohbad questioned the paternity of that baby. Actually, I don't care about the paternity of that baby. But based on what Baba said, Alelopa Mohbad, kí Wunmi lọ ṣe DNA. Wunmi did not do that DNA immediately when Baba said for her to justify herself that no, Professor lọ ṣe.
Well, she doesn't have to, because litigation, it became litigious. It's got up to a point where everybody have to get their own lawyers, and she probably have got the right advice from our own legal team.
Okay, accepted. Let me round up.
Okay.
Accepted. But as a lady like her that have the same purpose, the same O under our leg, as a lady like her, I don't think she need to drag it to the court, most especially coming from the grandfather of that baby. I am talking as a lady, as me, I am not going to drag anything, only if it is coming from the moment Baba said, Alelopa Mohbad, tí Wunmi bá ṣe DNA, mo máa sọ nǹkan tó pa ọmọ mi. She can actually do that DNA to shut that man up.
Yeah, but Baba can also shut the public up by getting his lawyers to elevate the process and get a DNA.
No. Okay.
Right now. I'm not talking about then, no.
Okay,
I'm talking about now.
Let me now say my opinion based on what I believe is that if Wunmi is ready for the DNA right now, she can't just come and tell Baba when she feel like. She's supposed to dance to the tune of that Baba.
But they said this Baba's lawyers that is delaying the
even me, I don't pray that lawyer settle with Baba. For my own opinion and belief right now, I don't want that Baba and his lawyer to settle. Because for Wunmi said, they don't have the right. She said it to Baba. He did not have the right to ask for the baby paternity. Fine, let's leave. Baba should leave that DNA for now. We want to find what my Mohbad first.
All
Since he
right,
did not
thanks,
go for
thanks,
the
thanks,
army,
thanks for that.
since
Let's hear
ẹjẹ́ ò sọ̀rọ̀
from.
ẹnu mi tán, wọ́n máa
Yeah,
sọ̀rọ̀ wọn fẹ́ gbọ́ ni.
yeah, but
Oya,
remember
go ahead.
the way we've been doing it. Let's hear from Ebony Loves You, because for me,
It's
as you've done, everybody.
IT, please let me come in quickly before I
when
have
is
to
it
go.
my turn, IT guy?
Okay, hold on. Let's do it this
Let me
way.
do quick. Let's start playing
Hold
the
on,
people come.
Queen Abiki, I will come to you.
Host, you know I
Let's
did
have
not
Ebony
attack
Loves You.
anybody.
Hold
Make
on, no, we're
nobody
not
attack
attacking.
my
Hold on, very
opinion.
wicked. Don't be too sensitive. Ebony Loves You. Let me have you first.
Yeah, good evening, the panelist, and good evening, IT guy. Yes, I've been listening for quite a while.
Is that Richie?
Yes, Richie. Right.
You can run, but you
Yeah,
can't
they
hide.
can never hide. Yes, that's right.
Lovely jubbly. Okay, let's have you.
Yeah, thank you.
You bad boy.
Um, listen,
This is me thinking I will just acquire a new girlfriend.
yeah, we have a suspenders on some.
You are 007 indeed.
Yeah, you did know from the way he was writing down there.
I've already started making my notes to say, Ebony loves me, you know?
Yeah, I wear my G string and so
Yeah,
suspenders.
I take it back. It's not Friday yet. Right, carry on, Richie.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. And what I was going to say is, you mentioned something. I'm going to go in the line of what Very Okay Lady mentioned. You mentioned something that from Baba's statement that actually exonerated Bumi. When he said, Baba said, Alilopa Mommy and all those stuff. But that doesn't exonerate when you look at it from different angle, because Ali means somebody sleeping outside the wedlock, right? Which means Wumi involving somebody, right? That's what we're saying. And if that's the case, if that's a true case, then Wumi is culpable as well, right? That's the way you have to look at it.
No, carry on, carry on.
Yeah.
I need you
I'm
to
just thinking,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
the
here. Yes. Sleeping with another
just
man.
do a bit
Yes,
of
yes.
yeah.
exposition. Just
Yeah. So anyway, that's just it. But the only thing I just came up, I like the fact when you were talking about the justice system in Nigeria in terms of the police. The police played a lot of negativity, and they actually body that destroyed the justice more than anything. That's my own perspective. Because let's just assume that okay, maybe from Joseph down to the baby they're playing script, right? But one would have imagined that the police would have stood their ground on their due diligence. You know, when the body was brought to the station first and all that, and was they were asking to go to another station, police failed from that perspective, because police should have stopped them, you know, take some information. They should have shown at least a great deal of interest before even asking them to go over to another place. That's number one. And then when you look at the way the police have been handling the situation with some evidences, because when you look at all those evidence that's being brought to them, one way or another, the police were involved most of the time, right? And they never came out to say anything. The only time the police ever came out on this justice for Mohbad was the very first day after the exhumation, when they were saying Mohbad bled profusely. That's another thing, which they never came out or come out to say, oh, it was a slip of tongue. That word profusely maybe was overused. There wasn't anything like that to come out on the police to maybe swallow their tongue and then maybe change the narrative of or even maybe give it a different definition. They never did. And there wasn't any whatsoever, right? I remember you mentioned about the phone forensic. We all know, we all live in diaspora. We know what is happening when an homicide cases like that happens. police will comb anything combable to fish out the perpetrator, but they never did. So when we look at it, all these ups and downs and all that, the police are the one messing the whole system up. And look at what happened. Yes, Joseph Adaba is fighting the DPP and all that. That's questionable for me because to me, I think that's kind of a script. Because we want to fight somebody that constitution-wise they have the power to do and undo. The DPP and all that, they can do anything. There's no, you can't question them.
So Richie, Ebony Love. So, I mean, what's your take on one? Because I remember seeing one video. I'm sure it's a video that I saw, and Baba was going on about the police have failed the system. They need to dismantle all the people that are involved in the process and do phone forensics. What does that mean to you? Does it make any sense?
For me, IT guy, show me the money. Are you getting the point? It's not just about the phone forensic alone, about the bank account. I keep saying this all the time. Wumi, Joseph Aloba, even up till Bosset de Aloba and Ibukun or whatever you call their name, all the family, all those immediate extended family, Wumi's mom, they should have done that. And you can even extend the day. You can use like equivalent class to do it. Okay, and you can do a month before Mohbad's death, a month after Mohbad's death. You have to comb it, including the telephone, digital forensic, even including the deceased phone. The police in Nigeria, they have a wonderful infrastructure to do
Stop
that.
you where you at? Can I stop you where you at? Is Nigeria a third world country?
Are you not listening to me? I said, listen, Nigerian police, they have infrastructure to do that. That's what I'm telling you.
Question. I said, is Nigeria is not a third world country?
What do you mean by that?
It's a very simple question now. Am I beginning now?
No.
So I want you to continue so I can understand what you are, where you're going.
Nigeria is not that bad of a country, please.
No,
honestly speaking.
Nigeria is not a third world country.
For me, it's a developing country. I won't use the third world country.
Developing, is it not a third world country? It's a simple question.
No, for me, it's not a third. Maybe for you. For me, it's not
a third world country. Is it a second world of first priority country?
Are you listening to yourself?
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Ebony Loves You.
I have a question.
Hold on.
I just told you. I just answered you. But
you say me. What's your point?
Let's
hold on, but calm down. You will speak. Calm yourself down. What is your point? Just make your point.
Speaking now is making people get a wrong narrative now.
But make your point. Make your point right now.
You need to narrate it in a very different way.
Make your point. I want you to make your point.
All right.
Please mute yourself, everyone. Say you, say me. Make your point, please.
So I'm asking a question from him.
But make your point because you are on the panel now. I want you to make your point.
Yes, I'm trying to make sense of what he was saying, and
make your point. Make your point now. Forget about Ebony Loves You now.
No. Why would a panelist is speaking? I want to make sense of what he's saying. So I'm thinking in his own direction. If he's thinking the way I'm thinking, and the way I'm thinking, I have a deviation about it. You understand?
How are you thinking? Let's have it.
My thinking now is Nigeria is not a third world country. We all live in this England. We speak phonetics and everything like that, whatever. But the thing now is what is happening in England or America or whatever, or Ukraine, does not work like that. This is why I asked that simple question. Is Nigeria a third world country?
Okay, let's assume that Nigeria is a third world country. What's your point?
Then you should not say the word was disbursed in Nigeria will be enough for what we are expecting as where we are living. So now we have to kind of make it make sense. So there was a time that I did a campaign and I said they should be doing this and they should be doing that with police and everything. They should put something in secondary school for CPR and everything like that. You understand? I am a member of think tank. You understand? Per se. And there are things we think, and the one that will favor me, I will follow it with my country
Are
and
you,
everything.
are you trying to tell us that Mohbad's life would have been saved if people around him
It would have been,
understood
of
CPR?
course, yes. We've been saying it over 20 years. We've been saying it
But
over 20 years now.
there's a hospital just down the road, around the corner.
Yes, then they can manage that. I am not Ministry of health, but the thing is, the basic knowledge should be attributed to everybody. How can a
Well,
nurse?
there was a nurse in there who panicked. The
They said
nurse
she
hold
was
on, hold on,
they
hold
said
on.
she was a quack
Hold
nurse.
on. According to what we know, when ghost pimples kicked in and then the guy went into some kind of arrest, the nurse panicked and ran out. And at that point in time, they were probably looking for antidotes. She went away to go and get something.
But do you think where we
Before
are
she got
living,
back, they've already bundled him and they
IT
all
guy,
went to the
if you are
hospital.
living in UK, you think any nurse will go and inject anybody, let alone that you will see a ghost
No,
that
look,
they are
look.
reacting.
Let's have a look at it this way. Let's have a look at it this way, right? In my household, I would say my children are grown. My youngest is a boy, is 16. I'm sure he can do CPR. I'm
Everybody
sure he
knows how
can.
to do that.
Hold on. Listen to me. I'm sure if there's an emergency and it's me and him here and I collapse and all that, I'm sure he'll probably just speak to ambulance and they say, for now, lay your dad on the side, do this and do that. It will be taking instructions and they will do the damnedest and the best it can before the paramedics or the ambulance people actually, turn up. But we can't just jump to conclusion and just
It's not
say
a
it's not cool
conclusion.
to
This is why
do.
I asked a
But to
question.
me, it seems you
Listen to
So
me.
deviate
IT guy,
you
Listen to
deviate
me.
from
Say
my
you
line
see
of
me.
thought.
Hold on. Ebony loves you.
I
Hold
don't
on.
like this, honestly.
Hold
You're
on first.
hold on.
you don't
Ebony
want to
loves
You're
you.
not
like it.
debating.
Hold
It's a
on.
painful truth.
When
It's a painful
Abiki,
truth.
let
You
me
don't have to
hold
like
on.
it.
Say you say
You can't
me.
always behave
Say
like
you
a
say me.
Nigerian.
Listen
Say,
very
okay,
carefully.
big go Nigeria, she
Say
might
you
shoot me
say
now.
me. You need to listen.
You're not
In
doing
the workplace in the UK, there will be appointed people within every single space, including a restaurant that all probably have 6 to 3 employees. And then there will be someone in there who will be their guide, their paramedics. If anything goes wrong, this is the first aider and all that kind of stuff. And despite that, we have first aiders, people still die in the workplace, where you have people who can massage the heart and do whatever the
Even
case may
with
be.
defibrillator hanging
Now,
on the wall, people still dying.
when people panic, this thing you're talking about resuscitation may not be the first thing. Oh, thank God for you because you are in the industry and all that kind of stuff. But you can't just jump to conclusion and just say people should learn how to do CPR. That doesn't make any sense.
It does not make any sense to you now, but it will make sense to everybody. Let me honestly tell you, if you have the opportunity to save somebody's life, even by epileptic pain or whatever, anybody that is going through
How many
anything,
people have you saved?
wait,
Apart from the
please
workplace,
can I talk?
outside
I
the
see that.
workplace, if you are a nurse, how many people's lives
You do
have you
not have
saved?
to be a nurse. You just have to
I'm
have the
just asking you
training.
a question. How many people's life have you saved?
Me, nothing has ever happened. You know, we have combination of training now.
So
Once
you are
somebody is
not in the
having
wrong
panic
place
attack,
at the you are
you
not
know
in
how
the
to
right
give them back.
you are
You know
not in
how
the
to.
right place at the right time to actually
No,
exercise
this
what
is
you
why
name
I
as
asked the
CPR
question. You are
itself.
not listening. You just
The
want to
IT
follow.
guy, all
Listen
this
to me.
topic you are talking
No,
does
wait.
not
What
fall
I'm
in line
asking
with
is,
the
are we
topic.
in the third
It
world?
doesn't fall
You
in
are
line
not
with what I
listening to
was
my
saying. So I
questions.
don't understand why you. No, I'm not going to let you continue. I'm sorry.
Who are you to let me continue?
Yeah,
It's your
let's turn
platform.
it to market then.
It's not your platform now. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
say
saying
you say me,
you
say you
cannot
say
come here and
me.
just try to
Oh,
bulldoze me
hold
off
on,
my
I
off the
Ebony
am
line.
loves. Say
asking you
you
a
say
question.
me.
Why
Your
are you saying your
aggression.
platform? How is it about your
Well,
platform?
how
Everybody
can
is
you
there to
just come in
discuss.
and just
Okay, come in
wonder it
because
might
I'm
work?
asking you a question. I want to understand
Because
what
your
you are
question
going
doesn't
on
even fall
about.
in line to what I was talking about. Your question completely deviated from what I was talking about.
Carry on, Richie. You don't have to worry about her for now. Just carry on.
Come on. Was I talking about how
I think first of
was
all,
I talking about how Mohbad died? I was talking about the investigation.
interjection is not my problem. We can accommodate the interjection, but a lack of composure disrespectful conduct, and the fact that she cannot even assert herself, she cannot engage, she's obtrusive, obnoxious, and useless to the cause.
I'm sorry.
Completely, no. You have to react. I don't want to react because it's my platform and all that. I want people to engage. But when you are that obnoxious, you can't just come in. I don't mind you coming in, and we can interject in a very gentle and mannerful way. And then I still give her the opportunity, and she's just talking shit. Literally just being crappish. And when you do that, you kill people's line of thought. Now, Ebony Loves You. Take some cold water. Queen's Abiki, let me have you.
Oh, IT guy, I'm sorry. Let me just with mommy
After you, we have escapade again. Carry on.
Okay, when it comes to save you, save me, I want to make it clear to people. She's not a bad person. It's just we know her from our side, and I know a lot of people don't know her.
Well, I've accommodated her as much as I can,
yes,
and I
no,
wanted her
I,
to
you know, I'm the one
recompose
who had
herself.
to.
But I don't
asked
want
you
the
in the comment
attack. I don't need
section.
the attack.
Yeah, hold on. I asked you in the comment section to bring her down. I know her, and I know a lot of.
Now, you didn't even have to. I didn't even see the comment section. I knew I had to take her down.
Oh yeah, because I asked for you to bring her down because a lot of people may not be used to her style of.
No, I don't mind. You see, the thing is, look, I don't mind her style. Now, if you've been nudged, it's not any form of criticism. I'm just saying recompose yourself. I've got Richie to mute himself, everybody to mute themselves, and then just tell us your take on the matter. Don't focus on Richie. And then you coming up with all these bits and pieces. And I gave you the opportunity, all the opportunity in the way. I gave you scenarios and all. I just want to, I want to tap into her mind to understand how to engage with her. The way I engage with her today will determine how I engage with her in future. And I don't have anything against anybody coming up. Even if you interject, if you do it mildly, we allow it. And then, yes, just go on. And then, what can I say?
Okay, that's fine. That's mommy say me say.
And then she's saying I'm just a puny. I'm not a puny. If you want to come back, and request, I will bring you back up again. I just want
mommy,
I just want to hear things from your own point of view.
Let me tell you for free. You don't want to bring her right now. If the show is if you are done with the show and you want some,
hold on, Queen Abiki. Yeah. Let's tap and take it to 18K. Let's share now. Queen Abiki, carry on. Let's forget about that one.
Before you bring my mommy, make sure you're ready.
You carry on first. You carry on. I need to bring Escapade in again. So you carry.
Yes.
And Jack is still waiting. Jack is still coming back. So
Jack has said enough.
Yeah. Okay.
First of all, this is what I want to say.
Now, don't
Jack
be
has
like
said
that.
enough.
What do you mean Jack has said enough?
Jack has said enough.
All right, you carry on. He's going to come back anyway.
Okay, this is what I want to say. When it comes to Joseph Aloba petitioning Wumi, it's never going to happen. No, bi babada, no, bi poripo gon babanla ku babada ku petition Wumi. And the reason why I'm saying that is that he knows the truth. He can only come to TikTok and make assumption and talk about Alilupa, about Kolifisi, any document. He cannot say it under oath. Benny. And everyone is liable. Everyone has the right to say anything they feel like saying when they are on TikTok or anywhere else for that matter. But she won't be that, won't be that, courts under oath. Now, that's when it, we here, we are arguing intellect, facts. We're talking about facts, not assumptions, not delusions, because some people are stuck in delusion. If you have the facts, bring it out. Dosi ole shebe, dosi moto, o moto. Now, when it comes to DNA, if the result will be out when it's out. Josie has decided he's not going to do DNA. Wumi is going to do DNA. I'm not in her camp, but I know if for no reason she will do it for the sake of her son. And then it has legal proceedings. How many times are we going to say there are legal proceedings? and she has to go through legal proceedings in order to get this thing done. How many times are we going to say this? That's what I want to say over there. On the other stuff, like, if you feel the police did not do enough, they didn't do thorough investigation, you have legal team. What did they do about that? The police did what they had to do with what they have. And you feel like, if you feel in any way that it was not enough, that's why you have legal, what you call it, legal presence, and you have legal team for them to go after whatever they think was not done. Look, I'm going to cut this short, and I'm keep saying this. There is nothing anywhere. You came up with a 3 seconds video. You came up with everything. You have not find anything. There is nothing anywhere. Nobody killed Mohbad. Nobody killed Mohbad. Mohbad was not killed. It's unfortunate that he has to go through the way he went. You know, it was, what happened is medical negligence. Seriously. And that's what happened. And you guys have every right to sit on TikTok and drum nonsense as you want to do. Look, it's your mouth. People have the freedom of speech. Take it anywhere you want to take. As long as you can't bring it to the court, shut up that mouth. Yomi sat here and couldn't take any of his evidence to coroner inquest, and then you guys come here and be drumming nonsense and be talking about issues without any evidence. If let's meet in court. You couldn't do anything in the corona when the corona was going on, but somehow you want to change. No, nothing will be changed unless you have new evidence, concrete one. Then, yes, your case may be reopened. But without that, can we please have some decorum? And you can do whatever you banter, how you want to banter, whatever you want to say. That's the problem. You have every right. It's your mouth.
You being mouth a little bit.
Let's have
I'm
finish,
not being
please,
mouth. I'm
Ebony.
being factual.
It will. Oh my content, no. We too. We go
I'm
talk.
being factual.
No.
You can say that's what I'm saying. But me, I'm gonna say things. When you were talking, I didn't come in. I'm gonna say things you don't like, and that's fact. Your Baba cannot go to court with any of what he's saying.
Listen, when you say your Baba, can I make something clear to you?
Ebony,
Yeah, come in, make it clear.
Ebony, please, let me have finish. It will reach our turn by me. You can
say, look, already, like I said, when you were talking, I didn't come in. The only thing you can say,
I am not abusing you. I said you should let you talk.
No,
finish.
I didn't come in when you were
so
talking. So
Emma Bumi. I'm telling him to let you finish. So Emma Bumi.
Why do you like instinct? Why do you?
By saying he should let you finish. Is that
let
an
me
offense?
finish. Richie, come in. I can have this thing with you. If you want to come in, you can come in my district.
I think it's turn by turn.
Okay.
Richie, I asked Richie to interject me. He can interject. I gave him that permission.
Okay, first thing, if that lady that came up to challenge me, I was talking about the investigation. I was talking about the police handling of the case. And then she came up with Nigerian case, third world case. I thought it was just going to ask me that.
Okay, sorry. I didn't realize I have muted myself. Let's have Escapade. Escapade, let's have you, please.
IT guy, what's this now?
No, let me have Escapade.
IT guy, is it not turn by step?
Let's take it. But still, we have to rotate it. But let's have Escapade.
IT guy, let me give Richie a few minutes because he didn't finish the last time. So
okay, now hold on. If I'm giving Richie the opportunity and he hasn't finished, right? I don't want any interjection, and I don't want Richie to go.
Oh no! Because you
I don't want you.
Didn't know where
to go. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to talk again. I just want to say something. Let's Ebony
Loves You, please. Let's end Ebony Loves You.
I'm going to say something which is
very
clear. Right? When I came up, first thing I said I've been listening to what you discussed. Okay, and I touched a question. 1 minute, I touched upon a question then I follow my line of thought.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how the sequence of you, if you're on the panel.
Yeah, I know. Sorry,
This lady came up.
you were
Listen, I just want to say
interjected.
this
You were
just for the
interjected.
record. This
Yeah.
lady came up, and when she was asking me
Yeah.
about the Nigeria third world, I thought she was going to ask me in line of whether the police are equipped or not. But all of a sudden, then turning into Mohbad's house about the north, that kind of threw me
All
out of
right.
confusion.
Okay. Carry on now, Richie. Now
That's not done.
we know you know that you're discontent at this point. So
I'm
carry
trying
on.
to mute.
Please
So
carry on.
nobody
You have
mute me
lost
there.
your
I'm trying
thoughts.
to
Can I
mute.
go ahead with my own?
Can somebody
Since you
mute
Listen,
don't
you
know
can
your
go.
thoughts.
Somebody goes
Say,
ahead.
say me, please now. Please say me,
Mute me
please.
now. I'm trying to
I
mute
know
for
one
me.
I'm
bit
done. I'm
Amadaru,
done.
kò sí
Thank
wàhálà.
you.
So Ebony, can
Say
I
you
can I
say
use
And
your
you, this
time?
shadow,
I can't even
you,
see you
this shadow
saving
boss.
properly.
You know, you are a social miscreant. You're a low life scumbag that I ever come
Oh
across,
my
right?
God. What's
I think
going
you're
on?
one of the paid mercenaries. That you're just like a parasite on a wet paint. You're behaving like an agama lizard.
Ebony, ẹ má bínú, calm down.
Richie, please articulate to the topic, or do you want me to speak now? I know
You
you.
go on,
So,
escapade, please.
Yeah,
Go on.
okay.
Richie is not going to do woto. It's too big for that.
But IT guy, I noticed something about you here. You don't allow us to put our mind. But you, most especially if you are talking about Sumi, you are kind of
I don't like
moderating,
people. I
Can
but
don't
you are
like
not
please,
things.
please,
I
please,
moderating
don't.
other
please.
people when they
I
are
don't
talking about
enjoy. No.
Babala Kubada.
Let me explain something to you. Let me
You don't
explain
allow
something
me
to
to
you.
go deeper the way I want to go for about my
I don't
opinion.
appreciate narratives that will confuse people, and I don't want anyone to take anything away from here tonight and say they had it from IT Guy's platform. So
So,
you need to
Richie, Mr.
appreciate
IT
that
guy, you
when
think
you
I
are
will go
making
and bring
certain
some narrative that has never been said before? You think I will do that?
subject to
My God.
popular submissions on other platforms, there are some wrong narratives, and when I
You
say
think
when
I will
anything
bring
that is
wrong
like
narrative?
Please, this is
yeah,
not an argument
You
session.
think
A
that
very wicked lady.
I'm
Let
gonna
him
bring
speak
a
and let's
fake
have our
narrative that
tongue.
has not been said before?
you see, I
Escabe,
don't.
John to your law.
Hold on, very
You are
wickedly,
too disruptive.
very,
You
very
need to be
wickedly,
told you are too disruptive. Every time you come
very
here, it's
wickedly.
always
Hold
disruption.
on, Escape. Hold on, Escape. Let me address this. Let me
IT guy
address.
Mumbari.
Hold on,
Má
Escape.
dá sọ́rọ̀ mi,
Now,
ṣó ti
very
gbọ́?
wicked lady. One thing I don't welcome on this platform is untimely interjection, and that kind of interjection, the interjection that is disruptive. And I have the right to actually slow people down when I personally don't agree with what they are saying. If you have assertions, if I believe it's hearsay, and hearsay, one thing I don't like about this justice for Mohbad is that there is always going to be a difference in all the people that are witnesses and they are suspects, what the report they gave to the police, their entry into the CTC, and subsequent interviews they gave, that they haven't gone to the police to correct what was written there or go into the CTC to correct anything. And when it becomes street language, when it becomes a bear parlor chat, a bus stop chat, and all those kind of idle chat, I will still not welcome it. As much as I love everybody, I will have to nudge you. And look, on this platform, I don't entertain people playing anything. If you want to show me something and you do it on your phone and you put it on the screen, I will entertain it for a few minutes. And I've entertained that on my platform when you add something to show. I don't want to waste time, and I don't actually believe it's useful for us to be going down the lines where the chat is beginning to become beer parlor. And as much as I love everyone, when something like that comes up, I will have to reject it. And that's the reason why I'm rejecting it. You need to look at the comment section, and you need to, whether you like comment section or not, you need to kind of pay attention to what's happening there too. And if people are disagreeing with you, that's disagreeing
Sorry,
with me.
you mean I
See,
should
this
be
another
talking
thing.
And
with
I
what
think
they are
that
saying in
if
the
majority
comment
will
somebody,
carry
section,
the
right?
votes.
if
I should be
somebody,
Majority
saying
will
what they
carry
are
the
saying in the
votes.
comment
if
section.
somebody, if
Oh
somebody
my God.
personally
Majority will carry
Whereby
the
insult the comment
votes.
it is
section,
still
When
are
you
you
me
on
that
your
leaving it
hold the
as
comment
platform,
well?
section. You
when
want
you
me to
on
be
your
talking for
platform,
them?
I don't come and tell you what to do on your platform.
All right,
No,
thank
I'm
you.
just saying, are you
Exactly. And I won't do
IT
that. I
guy?
won't do
IT
that.
guy. But one thing that's very common, which I believe that you wouldn't allow, is people insulting people on the comment section.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be, you can't be insulting
Yeah.
people on the fly. You can't come in and come and rubbish people and not allow people to speak and interject at will. You can do that on your platform if it works for you. But if you are in Rome, you need to act exactly the way the Romans do. And
Richie.
if the kitchen is too hot for you,
I'm saying on the comment
you drop
section,
Yeah,
people
yourself.
are
Richie.
insulted. Yes.
No, Richie. IT guy has always said that leave the comment section for them to do their thing. If you focus on it, if this Duke has come up to be, she's been saying all sorts in the comment section. I just ignored. Now she's come up. They are doing the same to her. She's complaining. You have to leave the comment section. Let them do their thing. Just stay on topic and do. IT guy cannot control the comment section. Except, or the only thing he can do is just lock the comment section, and there won't be engagement.
I mean, I don't. I mean, thing is, look, on my platform, I don't have moderators. I don't need moderators. And people that have misbehaved in the past, when I'm on other platform, they will say, "I don't know what I did to you. I think can you unblock me?"
I think
Because you've
Chama
been
was your moderator,
obnoxious.
right?
Because you've been obnoxious on my platform. You see, for me, I don't even need moderator. If you behave yourself, I'll just block you. And that's me. I block the hell out of your ass. Can you imagine me go to one platform and I ended up unblocking about 15 people? Oh, IT guy, we love your show. You blocked me. I'm not sure what I did. I know what you did. You would have actually abused me. They even come to your platform and come and abuse you. And sometimes I block them on other platforms. They be abusing me on other platforms. And I block them there. I don't need a moderator. We are adults. This is not kindergarten. Now, if I sit down there and I'm doing this thing, the last time 6.5 hours, did anybody's grandfather pay me to stay on this thing for 6 hours? Because I feel like it, because I feel like engaging, because I think we've lost our ways. I think we're not able to engage properly anymore. We are too divided, and then people will be suppressed on various platforms. But on this platform, you speak your mind and allow that to happen. Respect that and respect yourself. And if the kitchen is too hot for you, drop yourself. It's as simple as that. But we're not going to go down the route of paddy, and because you are my paddy, I will allow you to be obnoxious on my platform and allow you to kind of engage in a very disruptive way. Are we so local that we cannot even try and be civil? And I believe everybody is civil. I believe most of us are civil. But if you don't like it here and you think that is not the way of engaging, and you on your platform and you do monologue most of the time, you don't know how to engage, stay on your platform. Some people are used to doing monologues. They want to vent. They want to let it out. If it works for you on your platform to kind of live life that way, that's okay. But if you come here, you have to be patient. You have to engage. You have to be respectful. And you cannot be disruptive and kind of like go and congratulate yourself when you get to your own platform. I did this, I did that, blah, blah, blah. You are here, you go into another platform, you say,
And
they're
that's a
saying this
childish.
over there, you are coming back.
Anyway,
And platform to people. You've gone.
Right? Ebony Love, whatever it's called. Let me just say you make a wrong move. That's all I have to say, and I'm coming down. Wrong move.
All right, come back. Don't go
what do you
down.
mean wrong? Is that
Don't
a
go
threat or
down. Stay
something?
up.
Is that a threat?
that's not the best way to do it. I mean, I think that's a cowardly way of doing things. And I really want you to come up and engage.
What
I
does that
want you to
supposed to
do it.
mean?
Hold on, Ebony loves you. I want you
What?
to do it properly. But let's have Dolly P anyway. Dolly P is just Dolly P. Let's have you.
Sorry, good evening. I'm not done. And I've said it before, I don't really fancy people.
My platform has always been the same. I just welcome people. I just want us to get together. I don't care which team you belong to. If you respect everyone else, we are okay. We're just good to go. And I don't like that disruptive moment of someone actually thinking they're untouchable, and you can just come on people's platform and just meet. And then if that is entertained on other platform, that's fine. But open your platform, do anything you want to do on it. I can sit down on the window 5 minutes. If I'm not enjoying it, I move on to the next one. Vocation. Respectable people in our community, and then bring yourself to disrepute by constituting yourself into a public nuisance. It won't happen. It will not happen. In my own jurisprudence, on my platform that I set up, that I champion and give the voiceless voice, I know people who will go to other platforms, they will never bring them up. They will never allow them to speak. They will never give them the time of the day. And out of my own magnanimity, I give my time freely